Kevin Mayo, and today we're drinking some Devil's Tail, which is a collaboration beer between Coronado Brewery out of California and Devil's Backbone Brewery from Virginia. And there's really not much out on the website of either one of these breweries on what goes into this beer. It's on Rate Beer, it's on Beer Advocate, but that's about it. I don't see any description on here of date, so I don't know how old this beer is. This one was brewed and bottled by Coronado Brewery. We're in Connecticut, so about as far away from there as we can get. And other than that, we know it's 7.5% alcohol by volume. So let's give it a crack and see what we got. As always, if you'd like the reviews, please subscribe. We're always looking for new friends. And go ahead and leave comments because we love talking about beer. Go ahead and give it a pour. It is another hot night in Connecticut. So we let this warm up only a little while because we don't want it to get too hot. You got to get that delicate balance between warm enough for flavor, but not warm enough to just totally kill the beer. You still want to enjoy it. Got lots of carbonation. The carbonation just swirling around. We have a carbonation tornado for a minute there. We got about, maybe 3 fingers of slightly off-white head. I would say this is a filtered beer. It's a medium yellow, and it is pretty clear. You can see right through it. That's why I'm saying it's a filtered beer. And like I said, it still has quite a bit of carbonation coming up through it. Let's do the aroma. So you get a nice bright citrus. Oh, and then you get pineapple and grapefruit. Maybe a little lemon. Yeah, really nice tropical fruit flavors coming up through this. Let's do the taste. So it's got a pretty decent malt backbone in it. I get that nice malt breaded cracker up front. Get a little bit of the grapefruit. And you get, it kind of finishes a little bit like, the breaded cracker again, like a saltine at the back end of it. Overall, it's more towards the malt side. It's not overly bitter. It does finish a little bit bitter, but it's not that lingering bitter or that really building you back of your throat bitter. The initial taste is kind of malty. Like I said, it finishes with a little bit of like saltine at the back end. Got a hint of grapefruit in the middle. It's got a little bit of sharp edge to the mouthfeel. I'm afraid this might be a little old, and so some of the flavor might have not settled out of it, but dissipated out of it over time, or they're putting more aroma hops in and less flavor hops, one or the other. It is a solid beer. If I picked it up and blind tested it, I would probably lean more to calling it a pale ale than an IPA. Like I said, there's really nothing wrong with it. Doesn't particularly stand out from the crowd either. And that's part of the problem with today's world in beer. It's hard to really stand out from the crowd. So score-wise, I'd give it a 78 out of 100. I would drink it again. I'm going to finish this bottle in a few minutes as we edit. I'm enjoying it. But like I said, it doesn't stand out. Till next time, keep drinking.